First thing we're gonna do this morning is get our animals taken care of. Oh, big man and a little skid steer. Dude, what are you doing? No, no, get back in. Thank you. Come on. Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Dad.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Gavin.
Hello, I'm Ralph.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mom.
Hey, I'm Joel. And this is good turkey.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. It's a beautiful day and I can't help myself. Daniel's already had a busy morning. He went out and he picked up this spreader. Now we get this spreader from the people that we get our fertilizer from. So we've got our truck filled up with 18, 18, 18. That's 18 units of potash, 18 units of phosphorus, and 18 units of nitrogen. What we're gonna be using this fertilizer for is our grass hay, and we're also gonna spread some onto our clover hay. Normally for alfalfa and clover, you don't want a high nitrogen because you don't really need it. However, we're spreading onto our grass hay for Lefty and his horses. So yesterday we were spreading fertilizer as well, and we wanted one of these bigger units because the place where we pick up our fertilizer, they always let you use one of their spreaders. However, there was none available yesterday, so we're using our older spreader. This spreader is really nice. We've used it for a long time. However, Daniel was using it yesterday and the PTO literally twisted right off. Fortunately for us, we were able to pick up one of these larger spreaders today, so this is what we're gonna be using to spread our hay ground.
Yeah, and of course it broke with a full load in it. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it all out.
Look at me, I am so tiny I can get right out of this thing.
And whoever takes this back, make sure you tell them we greased it all up.
After we're done spreading nitrogen or fertilizer, we'll go through and wash the tractor because if that fertilizer sits on the metal, it'll start to cause corrosion. So that's why we want to spray off our equipment after we're done using it. This tractor has the best air conditioning. There we go, that's a good spot for it right now. Don't want any rain getting in that tractor.
Yeah, that'd be quite unfortunate.
I was out moving the equipment around and the girls called me down. They wanted to show you guys the geranium pots they've been working on this morning. I don't know how many are here, I just got here, but look at all these beautiful geranium pots that they have. Now last year we did about 120 of these geranium pots. This year we're doing over 150. We just think we're gonna be that much busier this year. And as you can see, they already look beautiful, and when they start to flower, when the red and the pink start to pop out of these baskets, they are gonna sell fast. Wait a minute, aren't you supposed to be up in the farm market?
No, not today.
My grandmother's an animal, what can I say? And before we leave, I'll show you our tomato hanging baskets on the top. I'm gonna show you some of the greenhouse just to show you how full everything is getting in there. In about a month's time, this entire parking lot is gonna be full of cars, and this whole area where I'm standing is gonna all be flowers, because that'll be just around Mother's Day weekend, one of the busiest times for our farm market. Now the spreader's not completely full. The reason for that is because we farm on a lot of hills, and if that thing is full and you're going on the hills, it's likely to come out the top, or it could even flip the spreader. So that's why we don't fill it completely full. The girls need a little room in the greenhouse, so we're moving the marigolds out, and we've also got some lettuce here that needs to go. So we're just trying to get stuff moved out of their way so they have enough room. The lettuce! Just to show you what the girls have on their plate to transplant, they have all of these trays over here and the trays that are on that side, and the whole time they're making geranium pots. So this is what Autumn and Bonnie have been up to. They've been just getting these pots together and been placing them over on those tables, what I was showing you earlier. Now Aunt Rhonda doesn't like to be on camera, but none of this greenhouse would be possible without her. So we really appreciate all that Aunt Rhonda does. She's a hard worker.
I eat a donut and I feel better, but then I forget about it.
That Durango's yellow.
Think about it, Ralph. Durango yellow. I don't know. There's B over here. Here's Durango B.
Okay, put the two B's together.
Red marigold. And this is a red marigold. Ooh, I'm scratching.
Right here, you can put a yellow.
We just moved our marigolds from the upper greenhouse into greenhouse number 5. The girls are going to be actually in here planting the marigolds and some lettuce. So we're going to try and make like a little platform for them to work on. Rather than being bent over, this will be easier on their backs. And this is what we wanted. The girls will be able to stand here. They'll be able to plant on top. Then they don't have to be as bent over. Just loaded up some of these plug trays of peppers. Now remember, for everything that we plant into the plug trays, this most likely is going to be for sales. So now I'm going to show you what Dad's doing. He is in here watering our peppers. Now these Revolution, these are our bell peppers. So these peppers here, they seeded them yesterday. I wasn't filming yesterday, but these peppers will be the ones that we put into the field.
Whatever you want to call it, Ralphie.
Yeah, Ralph rolled on the peppers, guys.
There's a couple that aren't gonna make it.
This is our main form of transportation, right, Ralph?
Yep, sit on the back of the truck.
We just got over the hill where we keep our 5-bottom plow. Dad is going to be getting ground ready for peas today, actually. So we are going to break ground. That's why we've been spreading fertilizer. That's why we've been getting equipment ready, because today is the day where we start getting ground ready for peas. This isn't any spring chicken, Dad. How old do you think this plow is?
Probably 60, 70 years old.
We gave the plow a quick once over, checked everything, made sure everything looked good. Dad took it to start plowing up the pea ground. Someone needed some corn for deer feed, so we're getting some corn out of the bin. We just got our bin of corn full. We're gonna take it over and put it in our potato storage for now. We're gonna bag this up after lunch. I think it's coming up on 12 o'clock. Not 100% sure though. We're gonna take care of this a little later on. Looks like gold to me. Okay, so I don't want to say anything. People have been asking where you've been. Do you want to tell them what you've been up to lately?
I am engaged. I'm getting married. And so I've been spending a lot of time getting prepared for the wedding. So that's where I have been. I've been on the stable, but around the farm not so much, which is why you haven't seen me. Miss you guys.
I'm just with Joel.
And boom, there we have it. We got our spreader filled up.
Muffins. I put like 4 pounds in there. It went from 48 pounds to 54 in a second.
We just got all the corn out of the bin, and this is what we've got. So now we're just gonna take it up top carefully with the forklift, and we're gonna have it up there so if the customers want any, they can come and get it. This type of fertilizer, we're spreading the 1818. It's really good for pasture grass, and we're gonna go through and spread it on for the cows. We're starting to get more cows out in the pasture. They eat a lot more grass then, so we wanna make sure we get this hit with the fertilizer too. Daniel is coming up behind the whole herd, and they just took off running. The girls are gonna be working in this greenhouse for the next couple days. They're gonna need the Cookie Monster down here to fill trays, and we're gonna be planting peppers in that greenhouse. So what we're gonna be doing is moving this pallet a little further in, and then we're gonna be putting the Cookie Monster in this greenhouse, greenhouse number 5. Now we're gonna be working in greenhouse number 4, but we'd rather have this in greenhouse number 5. This is where the girls are gonna be working. We'd rather make it easier on them. We can just carry the trays that we need over. So they're gonna be doing a lot of marigolds in this greenhouse. There you go. Whoa, buddy, I'm taking the forklift up. Calm down.
Make sure you shut the shop door when you're up there too. Don't leave all that stuff open.
Maybe I'll just leave it open and see what happens now.
Well, that's about what would normally happen.
Oh, that one burnt. So, I'm trying to get out of the shop. Dad! Come on, no little broken doorknob's gonna stop me. We just got the farm market closed up and the sun is starting to go down here shortly. So we wanna start getting everything closed up. That means rolling the sides down on the greenhouses and closing the big doors. No, it's not too hard. You just have to make sure that everything's closed in case the wind starts to blow, starts to get cold at night, because all these flowers are pretty important. We don't want to lose any of them. Let me show you what Grammy made for dinner. I see sweet potatoes. We've got lots of asparagus. It's getting to the time when we're gonna start having our own asparagus, and that's one of my favorite times of the year. And we're having ham steaks. What's in here, Grammy?
Leftovers from Sunday.
And leftovers from Sunday. Hey, you got it.
Hey, Lauren ate my ham steak already.
I think that's just the way the piece was cut, Dad.
Why? What in the world is going on?
I wanted to make sure it was still warm.
We're just about ready to sit down for dinner. So this is where I'm gonna end the video today. I wanna thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.